Hi, and welcome to the ESSBench. Together with Erasmus University students, researchers, and employees, we will have conversations about relevant matters within and beyond the Erasmus School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. So get cozy and come sit with us.
Sarah. I'm from France. I study management of innovation. Erasmus University, it's a place to study, it's a community, it's a hub of knowledge. I think the vibe is very good. The Erasmus Pride office, for sure. I'm a 21-year-old student. I study management of innovation, and I'm also the head of external affairs of Erasmus Pride. Erasmus Pride is an LGBTQIA+ student association. Its aim is to provide a community for LGBTQIA+ students. We're based in Rotterdam, but we include students from anywhere in the Netherlands. And we try to do this, create this community by organizing a lot of events, such as our bi-weekly social drinks. We have board game nights, we have picnics sometimes, all that sort of stuff, all for LGBTQIA students and allies. For me, coming out day is kind of like any day. I mean, I've come out to friends and family. Some of them I'm still coming out to people now. And there's some people that I'm never going to come out to. But I think what coming out day means is it's sort of a necessary day, like a lot of other visibility days. And it creates awareness, essentially, for me, that, you know, LGBTQIA people exist and we're accepted. And for me, it's a day that says, hey, it's okay for somebody to come out as gay or bisexual or asexual or trans. And it's not only something not to be ashamed of, but it's something to be proud of. But at the same time, there's also some negative sides to it, because it sort of does give this vibe that you have to fit in the box, that you have to give yourself a label, when identity, to me, I mean, it can be as fluid as you want and it's as unique as you want, and you don't have to fit a label. For me, my coming out story was not that special. I was very stressed about it. Sat my parents down at the kitchen table, and then I told them, Mom, Dad. And I mean, they'd always educated me in a way that really showed that they were open about these sort of things. They'd always told me, like, you know, being gay is okay, you know, like I never felt that there was any negativity that was gonna come from them. But at the same time, I was still quite scared, because you never know how people are gonna react. And I mean, everybody always hears those negative stories, so I was quite scared. But then they smiled at me and they said, that's fine. I mean, that's whatever makes you happy doesn't really matter to us. And then I was out to my parents, and that was it. I think the first thing university or ESSB can do is create awareness, which I think, for example, is done with the Rainbow Walk, which is quite a nice initiative. But on the other hand, there's not just awareness, there's also normalizing. So, for example, using gender-neutral language in any documentation or emails that are sent, or allowing students to be able to choose the pronouns they want without having to fit into the she, her, or he, him box. I think, like I said, the important thing is to change the status quo and then make that the new normal. So by changing, for example, the forms which say you have to be he, him, or she, her, and making that whatever you want, fill it in yourself. If you make that this sort of new status quo, then people will also follow that. And I think that will improve the not only acceptability, but also normalizing of the LGBTQIA+ community, especially on campus, but also around the world after. I think as a student, the best thing you can do is challenge yourself. You can, think, what do I think is normal? How can I change this? Challenge your worldviews. Maybe in daily life, if you think, this is weird, or you realize that something does not fit into your box of normal, just be accepting of it anyways and challenge yourself on why you think that this is not normal. And then challenge other people to be accepting and inclusive also. Thanks for inviting me to this interview, and I wish everyone a very happy coming out day, whether you choose to participate or not. And to anybody still in the closet, don't feel pressured to come out on a day like this. Wait until you're ready. Don't feel like you have to fit yourself into a label. First things first, safety is most important for yourself.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
Thank you.